Hey guys, how y'all doing? Aloha gang. I am, let's see. Sorry, I know we're a little late right now. Part of that is we are on Hawaiian time, gang. Hawaiian time is a real thing. So I know a lot of you guys have been probably thinking, oh, she may not be going live because I'm 45 minutes late. But we are live now. I am actually outside of the courthouse right now. We should be getting going. We have a couple people, as you guys can see, over that away that are already sign waving. And as I turn around, there's the courthouse right there. There's where everything is today. So we'll see how that goes. But we've got our table set up right here, and I'm going to walk down this way so y'all can actually see what we got here. We've got tons of signs out. Actually, let me show you my favorite part. We've got Ariel's flags here right now. So here we go. Ariel's flags right here. Forever in our hearts. Let me pull this over here to those of you popping in now. Okay, we are going to be here all day. Want to let you guys know, and I'll repeat it a couple times throughout. Okay, this is an all day thing. People pop in, pop out, things like that. We've got family here, we got friends, we got Hana, and we're going to be here all day. Okay. At some point today, sorry, I got planes coming above me right now. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I'm hoping to God you guys can hear me. If you can't, I'm talking to myself. So I do know we got a couple people in chat right now. So hopefully I'll see something in comments soon. I never know. For some reason, StreamYard doesn't always work really well when it comes to my phone, I've discovered. So if you guys are there, if any of you are there, can you type in chat or send me a message real quick in Messenger? There we go. Red Rock is there. Yes. Thank you, Red Rock. I wanted to make sure that worked. So anyhow, so we've got a bunch of people here. We're all going to start gathering in a few minutes but show you guys all the signs we have going up, walk you through all those. I am going to go live throughout the day, probably on Instagram. So go check me out at the Local My Life on Instagram. Aha! We have people. We're starting to talk. Yes. So I'm going to have to turn my camera around at some point.
All right, can we have all the Ohana gather up behind us?
Okay.
I'm going to grab Julie. She'll be going on set. We're going to open
Let
this
me
up for
see if
everybody.
I can change the camera focus real quick, guys. Let's see. I'm going to try to change the camera to a front view for y'all. Give me a few seconds to do this.
You're going to have to pull your grandma off the street.
Back camera.
Bring her back.
Let's see. There we go. So hopefully you guys now have a back camera view. First. So you can see all the discussions that we got going on. So sorry, there we go. So you guys can see as we walk around. I'm going to continue walking around till everyone gathers here. So you guys can see what we got here. And if you guys can do me a huge favor, since I was running late today, if you guys can help me in getting the word out that we got this going on. So we've got all our signs up. And again, Instagram, I will be going live throughout the day on Instagram. But this is the kickoff for the day. Okay, all of our signs. And we've been getting some really fun little looks from people at the courthouse. At some point, a bunch of us are planning. I am hoping to go into the courthouse at some point.
Okay, can we get Adam, Mel, and Julie to the front, please?
So we got
everyone else grab a sign. You guys are going to be in the background. Okay. Whatever you want to carry for Ariel, however you feel, pick any sign you like. And you're going to form a half moon right behind us.
I'm going to go behind and everything, just so you guys know right now. I need to pick a sign. What sign do you guys want me to grab? Let me know what sign you guys want me to grab. Okay. What about this one right here? Actually, hey, this one's going to be easier for me to carry and also hold the camera. So we're going to hold this one because I can carry it at the same time as actually doing this. So those of you popping into chat, love you all. Okay, purple hearts in chat for Ariel gang. Purple hats for Cheryl. There we go. Yeah. So throughout the day, if you guys are on a walk, come on out. We're going to be here all day speaking for Ariel. I'm going to come back here.
Everyone else, you're going to form the circle in the background. Julie, you're going to take the
I'm going
mic.
to lower my camera during some of this. We've actually got news here and all that.
Guys, come closer together. You guys come closer because Kurt's out. Don't go behind Adam. He's going to come on the side. Just fill in the gap. Whatever you want to do it. Come tighter. Come tighter. Close together.
There we go. Thumbs down, guys. Hearts in chat for Ariel right now. I'm going to try to aim this correctly for everyone. We're going to have people popping in throughout the day again. And anyway, come on.
You're getting cut off. I want you to come a little closer.
There we go. Sorry again. You guys can be in the pictures too, then. Okay. Pop those purple hearts in for Ariel if you're in chat right now. For all of you in chat. Come on, Auntie. Come over here. Come on. There you go.
Okay. We don't need practice, right? We're going to go. Here we go. I'm going to grab the mic, okay?
Okay, come grab the mic.
3, 2. Hello, everyone. Welcome here. We're here in Kohovai, China. We have the beautiful family of Ariel Sellers. We know Miss Julie Harding, who's very popular on Facebook. We have the father, Adam Sellers, and the mother right here, Melanie Joseph, to explain how they feel about what's going down. They want the record to release with Auntie Tia here, as well as the family and support members from all around us. This is Senator Kirkville, a lot of family members, part of the Justice for Ariel Sellers Facebook group. We want justice for all children, including Bradley, Ariel, and everybody else, because they are still living, surviving daughters and sons that are being stuck in the system. We know it's corrupt. Without further ado, please allow Ms. Julie Hardy to speak. I'm going to rotate with the father next, and then the mother, and then Taylor.
We're here to really support Timothy to get the record released for Ariel Sellers, my granddaughter. It's really hard on us because it's been over 2.5 years and we still have no answers. And they put my grandbaby in a dog cage and they taped her up. And I was told because I don't live on the right island, I can't have my kids. I was told that I don't have the same bloodline because me and Adam are Hanai. Adam became my son when he was 15 years old. I leaned over the counter and I said, "What do you want to call me?" And he said,
Mother.
and there it is. Now the world knows I am Adam Sellers' mother.
I would just like to thank the community for support, for getting the records released of my biological daughter Ariel, and we just want some questions answered. Thank you.
I just want to find out what happened to my daughter. That's all.
I want to find out what happened to Ariel, and I want solutions once we get the answers so that we can fix this and not have any other children experience this horrific, or any other family experience this type of horrific experience.
Senator Favela, would you like to add on anything?
Yeah, I wasn't going to speak because it's about Ariel. The bottom line is that we failed Ariel as a state, county, individuals. We failed. We failed the family. We failed the family of every single child that is being abused in the system. And we got to do better. We got to learn better. We got to make changes in our system to protect our families like this. And it's very sad that they got to wait 2.5 years to get records released for their child. So again, we need to do better. We got to stop hiding, stop lying, stop cheating. You wrong, admit your guilt, and just come through the consequences. Thank you, Pikachu. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
So it's very hard for them to answer direct questions. We did go in the news earlier for a mini Q&A, but because this case is sensitive and under litigation, they can't answer too many direct questions. But I encourage you guys to come out, talk story. They can probably talk to you on social media. We have another person who is going to have a human trafficking event to help bring justice for all children, the Bradleys, the Sellers family, and everyone else. Without further ado, Ms. Kaleakana.
Yes, we're having an event this weekend at Hubblebush. It's private and is not open to the public. So if you didn't get an invitation, please don't come out. There's going to be a camp out Yeah, because it's really, we have to keep things private and we have to keep people safe. And what we're doing takes courage. What we're doing takes time. What we're doing takes strategy. And actually participating are knowing of what's happening and how people are being trafficked and already providing solutions so that families like ours, me included, don't have to go into this. I mean, no more families in Hawaii should be going through this. Answers should be provided and justice should be served already on these people who are committing atrocities and harboring children and stealing them from families.
So for all of you watching out there, we also have some Facebook groups on YouTube. We have some beautiful family members who provided all these signs from before. We got Big Island working, Maui, Kauai, the neighbor islands putting signs for their children to prevent this from ever happening. And I highly encourage you guys to connect with each other to talk stories, because we don't want individual moms and dads suffering individually, but now we can start pulling up together to prevent this horrific crime from happening. Pedophiles, the adrenochrome, the satanic Illuminati, the biker gangs, we all know it's tied into the drugs and corruption of the system. As Senator Kirkville mentioned, it's time to put a foot down, stop this. I want to thank you all for coming out. You guys can participate and support. You know who the judge is on this case? We don't even know who the judge is, but if there was, I would call them, email them, spam them, and irritate the heck out of it till we get justice for all of you.
Yeah, ghosting. They don't even call me back. They ghost, and now they're ghosting my son, and he wants to see his children. They ghost him.
How do you feel about that, Adam?
I'm very upset about it.
Now, what would you like to feel, because this is your daughter, Adam's son as well, and the daughters, what would you like to do to bring justice and help inspire other moms who never have to suffer like this again? What would you like to say to other moms so they never have to go through this? She said, do good, don't do drugs, so you never lose your kids. So we're going to end this set right now. Any questions? You guys can see us on social media. Thank you very much.
Oh, we didn't even practice that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
So, guys, those of you, sorry, I need to get the camera going. So, we are here with everyone, those of you in chat. Thank you guys so much. So, hopefully, we're able to hear a little bit from everyone. Sorry, I've got this going right now, and we've been able to hear from everyone and make sure everyone is being heard. That this has to change, guys. And it's got to start step by step. And our first step is making sure that records are released. Okay, we still don't know everything that happened to Ariel because they've been holding on to these records for all this time. Okay, right there. There's our sign right there. DHS, CWS, Adoption Foster Care. Unseal the documents. Guilty. Who's responsible? Take a look at that picture, gang. I know we've shared this on our chats before when we've talked about Ariel. But look at that. No little girl should go from the picture that you see on the left to the shadow of another girl on the right. That should not be happening, gang. Okay, not at all. So please help me. Stand up for her. Stand up for all the other kids. I know so many of you guys are actually, on other areas. You're on the mainland, maybe on the island, maybe on a different island. We're actually in multiple places today. We are on multiple islands, all talking for Ariel. So if you're in Hawaii, speak up. Say her name. Go to the various rallies about her and demand answers. Here we are, 2.5 years. Look at that date. September 13th, 2021, gang. This is 2024. And she has not had justice yet. You know what? It would be one thing if the trial had not happened yet. And, I'm going to pull the camera back towards me so I can talk to you guys directly. And, sorry, gang, they do not make this easy on, okay, here we go. Front camera, where's my front camera? There it is. Okay, so, sorry, gang. Okay, here. So, it would be different, if this poor baby had justice in the court system. And that's going to come, gang. That's going to come. Okay, we are going to get to that day that the Kaluas have their day in court. And Ariel will get justice at that time. That I'm sure of. But you know what? 2021 to 2024. And no one still knows everything that happened to her. We don't know what CWS and all knew about what was going on. We know certain things. Okay, yeah, Shriners had reported stuff. Schools had reported things. Okay, we knew those things. But we did not have all the specifics. And that's all we're asking for. Let's share the specifics so we can look at reform. Okay, sometimes, like was just said in that, sometimes, you know what, you just got to stand up and take responsibility for what happened. Okay, the system has children's lives put in their hands every day. And if we can't depend on them to do what's right, if we can't depend on them to be advocates for the kids, who's going to do it, gang? Yeah, Mama Jane. Hey, I'm here for Ariel. Say that sweet girl's name. Say it out loud, guys. Okay, I know on YouTube we tend to come for the stories and stuff like that. This is something different. We don't normally come and talk about these things. I know a lot of you guys are watching Harmony's case right now. And there's too many children losing their lives. Audrey yesterday lost her life, and the change in that system has to happen where when a person is convicted of a crime, they need to go on these registries. Okay, they have to go on these registries. So little ones like Audrey don't lose their life. Gianna lost her life because no one was checking on her. She wasn't getting doctor's appointments. The poor girl was sick and no one was checking in on her, gang. And we're out here right now. We've got Ariel's mom. We have her dad. We have grandma. We got Hanai adopted family members now. I'm walking us over to her flag. They gave me one of her flags today, and I literally got a little teary during that because this little baby should not be going through all this. Okay, 2 years later, almost 3 years later, and we're still waiting for justice for her. We're waiting to even get records unsealed. I mean, records. Okay, this isn't even pushing at this point for the guilty verdicts and all that. That's frustrating me to no extent. Okay, but this has to happen, guys. Hey, B Tim, how you doing, gang? And sorry, I know I was live today. Late. I love this song, guys. By the way, this is one of my favorite songs in the world, if you can hear it in the background. And, guys, we've got people here. Okay, this is going to be an all-day thing. For those of you coming in, please check out my Instagram. Okay, at the Local My Life. I am going to try to go live throughout the day. Once getting here, I discovered this is going to be a drop-in, drop-out day. Okay, till 4:30 when we're hopefully going to be over there on this road right behind me, waving signs. Okay, something has to change. We don't even know the judge who is going to hear this case. I didn't know. Okay, Ariel's family literally just made a comment that they can't even get phone calls returned at this point. Okay, I know Gianna's family is having that same problem. People are not communicating. And to me, that's the first thing. When you have a child who's been affected like this, where the hell is that communication with family? Okay, as a nursing home administrator, one of the first things I would ever do when something would happen would be to step back and say, okay, I am so sorry what's going on with your family. Please, this is my phone number. This is my own personal phone number. You call me, even if it's at 2 a.m, call me. I'm here for you. Well, no one's doing that for these families. No one is. And that's not acceptable, gang. Okay? You know what? If they can't even do that for parents who have a voice, what are they doing for the children like this who don't have that voice? Now you see exactly what's happening. And Mama Jane, let me see here. This tears my heart out. I know what it's like to lose children, but not like this at all. I'm so sorry for the sweet little kids and their biological. Yeah. No one should have to lose a child like this. When your child is put into the system, you expect they're going to be safe. You expect they're going into loving homes where people care about them. Okay, that where people want to make a difference in that child's life and give them the most successful chance at a future, not where they take the life away from that child. Take a life away from Ariel, take a life away from Fabian, take a life away from Gianna, Peter Boy. Tim, it's this morning I woke up at 5:45, and you guys know me, I'm a late waker-upper because I don't go to sleep till really late. And I left with the no sun out yet. And I watched as the sun rose. And I said this yesterday, this is the year for change, gang. This is the year. 2024 is that. The system needs to be revamped across the board. Every one of us live in a city, county, state that needs some sort of change out there. Whether it's Texas and the registry, okay, whether it's Hawaii and God knows how many things, okay, so many places have issues where California, where people are adopting, fostering, things like that for the money. We need to look at those cases, okay? Yes, I know we're all out here looking at cases as they're unfolding. Audrey's case, all these cases. Okay, we're looking at them as they're unfolding, but guys, we can't just focus on the case while it's while it's brand new news, while it's in trial. You know what? We got to change the system. We got to speak up. We got to make those changes. You guys need to find out what's going on in your own communities. And maybe you can't go out. My mom couldn't come out today. Okay. But you know what? She's going to write the letters. No problem with that. She'll write those letters. And so we're going to be here all day. Like I said, please keep an eye on Facebook and Instagram. I am going to go live on Instagram throughout the day. I'm definitely going to have to charge my phone at some point here because my phone's not going to hold up for this all day. Mama Jane is saying, I want to make a change. We are one voice, but hey, we got to, and that's the thing. I said the other day, it's like someone like me who's like, oh, I got to lose 100 pounds. If I say I got to lose 100 pounds, I am going to feel completely, utterly helpless. If I look at it that way, I'm never going to make the change because I'm sorry, 100 pounds is crazy. Well, I got news for you. I have lost 100 pounds in my life. But it happened 5 pounds at a time. Okay. You've got to take it in bite-size things. So law after law, or not even law after law, rally after rally. Okay. Phone call after phone call. Say, okay, you know what? I want to get one legislator who understands where we stand. I'm going to find one thing that needs to be changed about the state I live in. Okay, and I'm just going to take that one and I'm going to take it the next step. Okay, that might be, sorry, my wristlet is I'm changing hands because my arm is starting to hurt. Okay, Decipher, thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. And find that one rule. What is it about your case? Look at the cases, okay? This is what I did at one point. I typed into sorry, wind's picking up. I'm going to try to get somewhere without a lot of wind, gang. All our signs are blowing all over the place. Sorry, I'm going to pick up some signs here. Go onto the internet. Type in, Mama Jane's lost 20 pounds, 2 to 3 pounds at a time, but it's happening. Exactly. And whoa, we've got signs blowing everywhere. Sorry, gang. And I went to Google. I typed in foster care Hawaii. Okay, foster care failures Hawaii, or CWS failures Hawaii. Okay, failing the children, whatever it is. And you start getting the list of names of children. Okay, and then you can look at those cases. Because some of them, I guarantee you, you don't even know are happening. And you don't even realize. Because a lot of times they're hidden. Those cases are hidden. They're not talked about because people don't want to talk about a child who is failed by the system. People don't like to talk about things like that. Okay, these signs are not working right now. We're going to have to come up with another solution. They're flying. Every sign I just picked up is now down again. So I'm going to collect them and take them somewhere else. And sorry, gang. A little out of breath here, but hey, multitask. So I'm going to just put these right here. They are not blowing quite as much on this side. So, but do those things. It's not about getting a huge group of 100 people. Okay, you start off with 5, 10. Then it expands. And you get more and more and more people. Right here, you can see who we all have here. We have maybe 10 to 15 people at any time. They set up a tent. We're going to be walking around today. I'm going to walk over to the shopping mall over on that side at some point, grab myself something to eat. We're gathering people's contact information over here in the tent. The idea there is we keep communicating. Those of you who know about the Facebook group that Sleuth and I run, okay, we're trying to turn that into a place where people from around the country can talk about what they're doing. Okay, can share information to say, hey, we're doing this. We're going to hold a rally for so-and-so. Might only have 5 of us there, but we're going to do it today. Mama Jane, looks beautiful there today. It's beautiful here in I love South Carolina, actually. My mom's side of the family is from South Carolina, and I absolutely love it there. And hello.
Okay, live. We're on YouTube.
We are YouTube.
All right, guys and girls, we want to thank this Mana Vahine and these secret warriors behind me. If you can
yeah, she's awesome.
I brought the signs because my hands are very bad at looking pretty. I can hang it, I can hook it.
You can hang it.
We can clean it, but don't make the dudes design stuff. But since we're live, we want to thank you all for coming out. Now, we want true justice, not only for Ariel and the Bradley case, but for all children and for all moms and dads. We just feel our hearts that you shouldn't have to suffer through this, and that you guys can do other things better. Now, what's crazy about this case is that they're hiding the truth, because they really do have the data from Sunny Lehua Kalua's cell phones. Now, what the family can't say, well, Pikachu can say, because Pikachu's a character, is that it's totally 1,000,000,000% tied into Mike Minsky, the Kealoha Punisher, because Mrs. Kealoha was utu banging on Kealoha's desk. Mike Minsky was doing it even though she was married. Kealoha knew this as a prosecuting attorney. That's why we can't prosecute him. He's still getting paid $268,000 retirement from the case. Kealoha's busted, both of them. But how come we can't bust Sunny Lehua Kalua? I can tell you why. Because they got the dirty dirt when the officers from the Navy, Wamanalo, ties into the Hells Angels, the Ko'opuna, the Vagos, the biker gangs, of course, OCCC, all the money going in through there because they got the dirt, because these pedophiles take pictures, camera recording to blackmail, like Epstein, Weinstein.
Exactly.
Some of these dirty judges on Coca-Cola. As you guys know, the code name on the streets, you guys can't fool us when we talk to Big Island, Maui, Kauai, Oahu, Maui, Molokai, Lanai. Everyone talks story in the Coconut Wireless, but now we want the truth. They won't even release the true records. So with your help, we're hoping they're using your YouTube cyberspace powers to irritate the crap out of them. Because what if that was your daughter, your son? I would 86 them, and what body? What stuff? But this is the reverse case, because now we have to bring justice to these evil villains. We just call them pedophiles because they've been, in the easiest way, adrenochrome is what you guys been hearing about when they take the blood from the skin. This is the FBI CIA because they want to drink the blood from the pituitary gland. However, in this case with Sunny Lehua Kalua, because we interviewed them, the previous kids before the Ariel Sellers case came due, her code name on FB is Farmer Lee, and she got impregnated about 8 times by Sunny because Lehua couldn't get pregnant. That's why they're adopting the kids, and they were making them have sex with each other, grooming. So 2-year-old to 6, 6 to 10, 10 to 14. It's a whole orgy of kids. This is how they groom them and train them, and they're getting paid by the state of Hawaii, CPS, What you guys hearing on YouTube is that she was put in a dog cage. That is 1,000,000,000% true. Not her, all the kids. That was their punishment, treated like dogs. They were kept in that cage. If they didn't eat, they didn't drink, they didn't listen to them, and they never had any dogs. So how can CPS, let this shit go? Because they got paid off. So what we're trying to do is a wrongful death suit. Not only for the Sellers case, the Bradley case, all of them. It's up to the parents who are involved and family members, because you have to nail the state of Hawaii, city and county, CPS, CWS, and that caseworker who's been effing you in the nicest terms possible without swearing, because we know we have kids watching and we don't be censored on YouTube. So we use the code words of kukai, because we know they're corrupt and they're politicians. Because if you guys remember the U.S. system, right, because we have questions from the mainland, you got the executive branch corrupt, Josh Green stupid. Legislative branch only write laws while the criminals break, but the justice system, the J part, sucks. You look at Joe Biden, look at everything. They're trying to make all these stupid bills and laws, but we can't get true justice. They only hear just ice. That's called batu. Because they're not doing it right. And you can tell in their face when they're, I don't know, fentanyl, blah, 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 blah. Because they're lacing the coke with the fentanyl to cut the drugs. And that's when you see all loopy. We got people come from Oregon, all these crazy people. Is it tied into everything? Yes. How do we prosecute them? That's what we're going to help from
That's why we get, and that's what we've been talking more and more. One thing we've been talking about on YouTube lately is the fact that across the whole country, we've got problems with the system.
Yes.
Yesterday, we lost Audrey Cunningham, the Amber Alert out of Texas. Okay, she was killed by a person who had been convicted of doing something or trying to do something with a little girl, but was never put on the registry because he got out of it. These laws have to change. Okay, and if we don't stand up, okay, someone has to stand up and make those changes. And if you guys there, if we here don't make those changes, they're never going to happen. So hopefully today, those records are unsealed. We can start seeing what went wrong, and we can make those changes to address the issues. We've talked about pulling kids out of school. Okay, homeschool is an amazing program when it's done right. But unfortunately, there's a small minority of people who use it as an excuse and a way to hide their children. Okay, people who use the foster care system as income. A child is not income. I'm sorry. A child is a child, and they deserve to be treated as a child. Okay, and given the most amazing life possible in the future. Okay, we've got case after case of issues, and we pointed those issues out here over and over and over. So day by day, we make the changes. And also, thank you so much.
All right, and we got the comments for Sloop's mom. Long time no see. Aloha, because we did interviews before. And today's actually the mother, biological mother of Ariel Sellers' birthday, Melanie stuff. So we're going to see if we can sneak you in and get some interviews because you're still alive. So go ahead, show the world.
Okay, got it. Oh my gosh. We got birthdays. I didn't know it's a birthday. Oh my gosh. Hey guys, so this is Ariel's, I hope it's okay, sorry. This is Ariel's mom right here, gang. And it's Ariel's mom's birthday. So you guys know how, let's see, here we go, guys. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear guys. Happy birthday to you. Yes. You guys know how I hate singing on camera, and I'm like, oh great, I got the microphone right underneath me. So no. So what are you hoping comes out of today? By the way, I'm from the Local My Life, run with Sleuth Mom and all. So what is it you're hoping? By the way, they're all telling you happy birthday. And what are you hoping comes out of today?
That we can get our records unsealed so we can find out what happened to her and what's really going on.
Start making the changes that need to be made.
Yeah.
You got it, girl. So, well, hopefully by the end of the day, we have good. Do you know what time the hearing is? Anyone know? No. It's amazing how you don't thank you, my dear. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. You know, and that's what's frustrating.
They ghost us. They don't tell us nothing.
And you're not the first ones I've heard this from. I've heard this from other people. Oh, I was just talking to Gianna's parents. Wow, and they're running, I don't know, I'm going to actually message later, but they were running into the same problem. No phone calls. Yeah. And
They convinced her it would be a better life for her daughter. That's what she told me.
yeah,
Wow.
no. And all these things happen. And you know what? We're supposed to, I've told them before, the first thing that should happen when something like what happened to Ariel or Gianna happens, someone should be giving you guys a phone number. Okay. I mean, I'm a nursing home administrator. First thing I would do when something happens in my facility is I go to the family and say, I am so sorry about what's happened. Here's my phone number. You call me 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I don't have time.
Yeah.
Just call me if you need to talk. So, sorry, gang. Sorry. Oopsie. And also, thank you so much, my dear. And also, yeah, that's what this is, gang. And like I said, please, please, please follow today. Okay, Instagram. I am going to be posting throughout the day. There's no way I can go live all day here on YouTube. I wish I could, and but it's just not going to work. And also, please let me know. Let me know where you guys are. I'll post to keep an eye on the community tab because I will share out my Instagram page. You guys know about the Facebook group. Go to that Facebook group, sign up there. I'm going to be doing pictures, posting all day to that group. And I know right now Sleuth and everyone is doing, I don't know, did they finish court today for Harmony's case? Or are they still, I know they're in final. Okay, so hopefully, we'll see. I don't know, hopefully. I got to go catch up on all that. So, but yeah. And like Nightbot is telling us right now, you know, there's one way we can all help these kids. Okay, other than speaking up and doing those things, go to your local CASA program. Okay, go to your local CASA program. Sign up to be a CASA. Okay, be assigned a child that you help through this process until they find their forever home. Create that relationship so that this child knows there's someone for them who is never going to not be there for them, that is looking into what's going on. So, as I mentioned, we don't know when this is going to happen today. Okay, there are some people are going to be going into the courthouse later when this happens, right there. And I will pop back in throughout the day. I need a cup of coffee right now, so I'm definitely going to get a cup of coffee. I also need to, it looks like I need to go shopping for a battery pack because there's no way my phone is going to last all day without a battery pack. So I am definitely going to have to go and spend a little of this over at Walmart later on today. So you guys, keep Ariel in your heart today. Keep talking about her. Every chat. Okay, one last comment. I'm going to ask you guys all to do this today. Every chat you go into today, every YouTube video you go on, every YouTube live you go to, do me a favor. Purple Heart, say her name, Ariel Sellers. That way, everyone, whether it is true crime, drama, trauma, the knitting community, whatever, people are going to see the name of this little girl right there. And they're going to be like, who's Ariel Sellers? And they're going to go check. Because, like was said here, I noticed earlier, Pour Me Another One said, this is a new case for them. Okay, Pour Me Another One, Ariel, if you're still there. Ariel had been adopted by a couple, taken away from her parents, adopted by a couple who ended up abusing her and her siblings. She was reported missing, okay, back in 2021. Everyone was looking around the island for her. Her big sister, who was also adopted by the family, spoke up about what happened. This little angel that you're seeing up in the corner right there and behind me had been placed in a dog cage. This family didn't have dogs, guys. Why do you have a dog crate when you don't have dogs? She had not been eating. If you look at pictures of Ariel, okay, before and after, it is, okay, look at that little picture up in the corner. I'm going to show you a picture of her right before. This is what she looks like later. I'm sorry, guys. That should never happen. She was being kept in a dog crate so she could not eat in the middle of the night if she was hungry. Unfortunately, what happened with her is someone went, one of these assholes, excuse me, went and duct taped her nose and mouth, and she died overnight. Her big sister was made to go get her and try to help revive her. And when that didn't happen, she was sent back to her room while the two Kaluas, adopted mom and dad who were supposed to take care of them, ended up burying her somewhere, disposing of her remains somewhere. No one knows where. They still to this day will not say, is it in the ocean? Is it in the ground somewhere? Where is Ariel? Where is she? And hey, Cristola, love you, my dear. So that's what happened to our little Ariel. This happened in 2021. The Kaluas have had, I think it's 4 times now, Tim, that they have put off the trial, asked for a little longer. No. Next October, I think it is, will be the next. Yeah, the signs keep flying away, don't they? Hey, God is sending all the signs all the way across Kapolei to make sure everyone knows about Ariel. That's what's happening. They're all still flying. Welcome to Hawaii, the land of wind. And also, but that's what happened to this precious little girl. And so, again, please keep an eye out on Instagram. I'm going to try to do this. I've never done an Instagram live, but we're going to try to do an Instagram live. Sorry. And we'll see how that goes. Please join the Facebook group. I'll share it on my community tab as soon as I have my hands free. So you guys can get updates throughout the day. I'm going to be doing updates throughout the day. So love each and every one of you. Justice for Ariel, justice for Gianna, justice for every one of these kids who are being forgotten by the system. Love each and every one of you. I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining, gang. And I will see you later. Aloha, gang.